15 fascinating facts that will expand your knowledge. Our world is full of fascinating facts and incredible knowledge just waiting to be discovered. In today's video, we'll explore 15 interesting facts that will not only expand your understanding of the world, but also give you some great conversation starters. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the wonders of our universe. Let's start with something truly ancient. Deep in California's White Mountains, there's a tree known as Methuselah. This bristlecone pine is more than 5,000 years old, making it the oldest known living tree on Earth. Imagine all the historical events that have occurred during its lifetime. It was already 1,000 years old when the pyramids of Egypt were built. This incredible survivor is a living link to our planet's ancient past. Did you know that the bananas you eat are slightly radioactive? Bananas contain potassium, and a small percentage of potassium is a radioactive isotope known as potassium-40. But don't worry, you'd have to eat an enormous amount of bananas, like thousands at once, for the radiation to have any harmful effect. It's a fun fact that highlights the surprising science behind everyday things. The Eiffel Tower, one of the most iconic structures in the world, actually changes size depending on the temperature. In the summer, the iron expands, making the tower up to 15 centimeters taller. This is due to thermal expansion, where materials expand as they heat up and contract when they cool down. So if you visit Paris in the summer, the Eiffel Tower might just be a little taller. Wars usually last years, but the shortest war in recorded history was over in just 38 minutes. On August 27, 1896, the Anglo-Zanzibar War broke out between the United Kingdom and the Sultanate of Zanzibar. The war ended when British forces bombarded the Sultan's palace, leading to an almost immediate surrender. It's a bizarre and almost unbelievable chapter in history. Here's a mind-bending space fact. A day on Venus is actually longer than a year on Venus. The planet rotates so slowly on its axis that it takes about 243 Earth days to complete one full rotation, while it only takes 225 Earth days for Venus to orbit the Sun. This makes Venus the only planet in our solar system where a day is longer than a year, a truly strange and fascinating phenomenon. Octopuses are some of the most extraordinary creatures in the ocean. They have 3 hearts to pump blood to the gills, while the third pumps it to the rest of the body. And get this, their blood is blue. That's because it contains a copper-rich protein called hemocyanin, which is more efficient than hemoglobin at transporting oxygen in cold, low-oxygen environments. Nature never ceases to amaze. But let's zoom in on ourselves for a moment. The human body is made up of approximately 37.2 trillion cells. That's a number so vast it's almost hard to comprehend. Each of these cells is a tiny complex machine working in harmony to keep you alive and functioning every day. It's a powerful reminder of the incredible complexity and beauty of life. When you think of deserts, you probably imagine hot, sandy landscapes like the Sahara, but the largest desert in the world is actually Antarctica. Deserts are defined by their low precipitation, and Antarctica, with its cold, dry conditions, fits the bill perfectly. It's a land of extremes where temperatures can plunge to 80 deci 112 def, and yet life still finds a way to thrive. You've probably heard that the Great Wall of China is visible from space, but this is actually a myth. The wall is too thin to be seen with the naked eye from space, even in low Earth orbit. However, with the aid of telescopic lenses, it can be photographed from space. Even so, the wall's sheer scale and history are what make it truly remarkable. Here's a truly mind-blowing fact: there are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all of Earth's beaches combined. This staggering number of stars raises fascinating questions about the universe and the possibility of life beyond our planet. With billions of galaxies out there, who knows what other mysteries the cosmos holds? The oceans are teeming with life, and not just the kind we can see. Researchers have discovered nearly 200,000 different viruses in the world's oceans. These viruses play a crucial role in regulating marine ecosystems, influencing everything from plankton populations to the global carbon cycle. It's a reminder that even the smallest organisms can have a massive impact on our planet. This next fact is both fascinating and a little creepy. A cockroach can live for weeks without its head. This is because they don't rely on their heads for breathing. They have an open circulatory system and breathe through little holes in their body segments. The only thing that eventually kills them is the inability to drink water. Let's take a trip to New Zealand, home to the longest place name in the world. This Maori name, which has 85 letters, translates to the place where Tamata, the man with the big knees who slid, climbed and swallowed mountains, known as the land eater, played his flute to his loved one. Now that's a mouthful. The smallest bone in the human body is the stapes. A tiny bone in your middle ear is just about 3 millimeters long, roughly the size of a grain of rice. Despite its small size, it plays a crucial role in hearing by transmitting sound vibrations from the middle ear to the inner ear. Without it, our ability to hear would be severely impaired. Finally, here's a surprising genetic fact: humans share about 60% of their DNA with bananas.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to more videos.